What to do when you're running into rude employees? I like to blame the entire company. When you run across rude employees, that could just be a person having a really bad day. We've had bad days. That person could have just had a really bad day, right? But you represent a company. You represent an organization that is clearly not in favor that is clearly not in favor. That's good for city. The customer is not always right. The customer is not always wrong. But the customer is always a customer. He's always coming with money. So that custy is the reason that you finna get some paper. Now what you need to do is make sure you coming with that, they coming bringing that bag that's helping paying your bag. That's what you don't realize. They could be mad. Arguing back and forth with an employee, with a customer is just possible. When I worked in a place where I've dealt with people or the general public, customers, I have a rude customer that's mad about something, I can't diffuse the situation, I get out of there as quickly as possible. Because that's how I roll. Now, I say that to say this. There was one place they treated me very badly because they looked at me, saw I was a black man, and assumed that they could just treat me any kind of way, based that on the fact that I was black. And because not only did they lose my business for life, how did I handle the situation? Did I request that the employer be fired for how rudely I was treated? And to give you more clarity on the situation, it was during the football season, the game's going on or whatever, everybody's cheering, they jumping up, right? Next thing you know, that switches. Everybody's celebrating when the team scores. Everybody. It's a whole place. People got their jerseys and everything. But I'm a black guy who comes in internet, Wi-Fi connection. No one even knows what that is at this time. Like I said, I was one of the first people to ever do this. They're looking in shock. And because some people are upset in the bar that fantasy football is ruining the game. This is back before, and now fantasy football is everywhere. But at this time, they weren't aware of fantasy football. Like it was some new phenomenon that's changing the world that they don't like. And it's ruining their game. So when I'm cheering for other players on other teams, because I got them on my fantasy team, the customers are upset. So to keep them happy, the guy said, well, we got to drive that guy out of the bar. So they tell the manager the next time I come back that I was disruptive. I was loud. I said disruptive? Loud? It's a sports bar and everybody is screaming over plays. How was I more louder than them? Anyway, that didn't make any sense. And you know, I'm a man all about sense. So when that didn't make sense to me, I had to say, well, let me speak to the manager. Better yet, you are the manager? Yeah, then I need to speak to the owner. So after being denied entrance, and they tried to suggest places I should go, I had a conversation with the owner. And the owner was very standoffish and very like, man, just go somewhere, you know. I said, Tony, it's going to be a very bad mistake you make. Because now I've done everything in my channel to make this thing work, try to work it out. Now we got to take action. So we took action. Everybody on the internet knew they weren't privy to the internet. I had MySpace. I told everybody in MySpace what happened in the event. You know, no one frequent idols. Everything else is going bad. Next thing you know, the Idol Sports Bar was losing money. The Idol Sports Bar didn't know how many people I knew in that area. The Idol Sports Bar had to answer questions by the local news. And then karma came to get him when an underage person came there. And liquor was served to an underage person. Then other activities happened with drugs being sold on the property. A lot of people started to poke microscopes into it. And it started to cause a lot of fingers was getting pointed at him. Jammed, tore, no business. Tony's been ruined in the town. His name is ruined. And he's been forced out of Palatine. So that goes to show you, always be nice to the customers. But if you're a piece of crap in life and you're going to end up running your business like a piece of crap, this is the results of what could happen. Now I'm finna go eat.